What is up, guys? I'm Heath Pierce. The transfer window is about to open and deals are already getting done. We want to give you our take on those that are already in the books and some of the rumors that have piqued our interest. So it's time for our rad show, Rumors and Done Deals. Now let me put something straight before we get started. Every single transfer window we talk about the going rates and how it's not sustainable, and sure enough, 12 months later, the transfer fees are even higher. This is like The Big Short. The whole world knows it's not sustainable, but the teams just keep on indulging in high 8-figure transfer fees, and eventually it all has to come crashing down. This truly feels like a tipping point, and the money being rumored makes me dizzy. 80 million pounds for Morata, Chelsea transfer record fee for a left back. Guys, hit me up in the comments and let me know what you think about the crazy money being spent this summer. Are you down for this kind of spending? Does it make you sick to your stomach? Let me know your thoughts. Now, let's talk about some deals. Bakayoko to Chelsea. This deal has been rumored for a while, with both parties moving seemingly slow to get the deal done. However, it looks all but down to a medical as the 35 million pound move for the 22-year-old center midfielder nears completion. Chelsea already have N'Golo Kante, and with Nemanja Matic on his way out, which we'll talk about later, all points are leading to this one being legit. Plus, Bakayoko liked a photo Batshuayi posted on Instagram, so it has to be real, am I right? Anyway, with Kante 26 and Bakayoko just 22, Chelsea are building a midfield that's sustainable far beyond the upcoming campaign, while still being title favorites for a repeat next season. Bakayoko proved his worth in Monaco's Champions League run, and he definitely has the strength and power to cope with the Premier League. I like this one all around, so I'm giving this a thumbs up. Matic to Manchester United. As we mentioned earlier, with Bakayoko likely en route to Chelsea, Matic would clearly be surplus to requirements, so this transfer looks 1, legit, and 2, close to getting done. Mourinho knows this player very well, and for a club like Manchester United, a guy like Matic can do the exact same job that a guy like Carrick did so effectively through the years. Keep the ball moving, keep the tempo, and free up stars like Pogba to make magic. I give this one a thumbs up. Aubameyang to Shenzhen Quanjian. Here comes the truly bizarre, another player in the prime of their career shipping off to China to make ridiculous money. Aubameyang has pretty much everyone in Europe wanting to bring him in and make him their marquee signing of the summer, and instead it looks realistically possible that he could go to China on a deal that earns him 30 million euros a year. That money is insane, but I genuinely struggle to think that what Aubameyang would be earning at a top European club with Champions League football wouldn't be enough for him to stay on the continent. But what I do know is that it's pretty hilarious to imagine how many goals he could score against the notoriously bad Chinese goalkeepers in that league though. I want to see the best players in the best competitions, so I'm giving this one a big thumbs down. Even if he will just go for 1 year, make his money, and then come right back. A year is plenty of time to forget someone so talented. Remember that Oscar guy? No? Exactly. Lacazette to Arsenal. Now, as an Arsenal fan, this gets me excited. I mean, he's a forward that scored 37 goals for Lyon in all competitions, including 28 in the league. Can you ask for more than that? It's exactly why he'll cost a minimum of 57 million pounds should you want his services. Now, I'm a bit hesitant on whether this happens because Arsenal's transfer policies and their willingness to fork out that kind of cash. But what I think is that 57 million is a steal for Lacazette. Arsenal have apparently put in a 35 million pound bid, which the Lyon president thought was hilarious, and as he laughed it off, he also said that he'd be interested in taking Giroud off Arsenal's hands. Who knows? But seriously, Lacazette is only 26 years old. He scored 100 goals in Ligue 1, and that should be enough to convince the suits at Arsenal that while he may be expensive, it's not much of a risk. Plus, Lacazette had 6 goals and 1 assist in his final 3 matches of the season. If that isn't putting yourself in the shop window, I don't know what is. I give this a big thumbs up if it goes through, and a big thumbs down if Arsenal choke on getting this one over the line. Balotelli staying at Nice. Yay, rejoice, he stayed. I'm kidding, but mad respect to Super Mario's agent Mino Raiola for getting a new deal done at Nice amid plenty of transfer speculation. Balotelli bagged 15 league goals last campaign, and had there not been a season-ending injury to co-star Alassane Plea, Nice may have stayed in the title race until the final match day, in my opinion. If Mario can repeat this production, Plea comes back fully fit, and PSG and Monaco sell a few of their stars, Nice could be favorites for a Ligue 1 title in 2017-18. Plus, they have a Champions League qualifier to get through, and you know how much Balotelli loves the big stage. Who wouldn't want Nice in the group stages? I give this one a big thumbs up for our boy Mario. Naby Keita to Liverpool. Now this one is tough. Liverpool know they need a top-class center midfielder with inconsistent performers and persistent injuries to their engine and captain Jordan Henderson. The problem with the Naby Keita deal is that Leipzig also know how desperate Liverpool are for a center midfielder, so the price for their young star Keita continues to climb. If Liverpool have the cash, she's the right kind of player to be looking at. Coutinho is surely going to move centrally so that he can use that godly ability to pick a pass more effectively, and Keita will clean up the area, keep the ball moving, and he's also well known for his ability to break from deep. Sadio Mane was spotted hanging out with Keita last week, so the internet already thinks this one is a sure thing. I'm not so sure though, because Leipzig have the cash to fend off suitors. We'll be watching patiently, but I give this one a thumbs up. Banega back to Sevilla. This is a curious one. Inter picked up Banega on a free last year from Sevilla after Unai Emery left for PSG. Banega is an Argentine international with over 50 caps for his country. He has a style that on paper should be perfect for Serie A, but out he goes after just one season where he had 20 starts and yielded 6 goals and 6 assists. Inter has been a disaster for the last few years, so no surprise he wants to return to sunny Spain, but damn, it shows how little we know about player recruitment. I give this one a eh. Now, let's talk managers. Pellegrino to Southampton. Southampton had a pretty good season last year and made a cup final, but nonetheless, out went Claude Puel after some infighting behind the scenes. In his place comes Mauricio Pellegrino. This is a pretty attractive job, even if the Saints end up selling their best players to Liverpool. Their academy is one of the best in the world and maybe even the best in England, Bar City, who are absolutely pumping millions into theirs. The new manager faces big questions, including what to do with his star center back Van Dijk. Liverpool already got in trouble for tapping him up, and Chelsea and City are apparently interested. £65 million would be a pretty nice budget to start with when you're a new manager, but the question is how irreplaceable he might be to the team. I have a funny feeling that we'll be talking about that one up until the moment the window closes. As for Pellegrino, he worked underneath Rafa Benitez at Valencia when they won La Liga and followed him to Liverpool when they won the Champions League. He took Alaves to the cup final this year and seems to be ready to step up to the Premier League job. I like this one. Thumbs up. Frank de Boer to Crystal Palace. Now, me likes this one very much. Why? Well, he won the Eredivisie title 4 times as a manager of my beloved Ajax, but that program's so well built that Ajax are 1 or 2 every single season, regardless of manager. Once that manager leaves, that's the real test. He walked out on his Inter deal due to a lack of resources being at his disposal for player transfers, and now somehow he's bagged himself a Premier League gig and will definitely be put to test right away. Palace finished only 7 points clear of the drop, had a -13 goal difference, and lost 4 of their last 5 matches to close out the campaign. He may have been a success while he was at Ajax and could have stayed there and been comfortable, but because he's taking risks, I'm giving this one a thumbs up. So guys, plenty more rumors are swirling around, so let us know if there's one that we missed and we'll make sure we talk about it on our Walk Talk Football show. Follow, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.